Hello, my name is Dr. Sam High. I am an internal medicine doctor. Thank you so much for watching and welcome to Raw Talk. This is episode number 27. Raw Talk is where I go off the top of my head. It's unfiltered and unedited. I give you my thoughts and opinions on health. In this episode, I will be talking about coffee on Carnivore. I drank coffee, black coffee, every day on Carnivore for over 3 years. It was my ritual, it was my comfort, and honestly, it was my crutch. But a couple months ago, I quit. And today, I want to give you the full truth. Why you shouldn't drink coffee on Carnivore, and why, for some people, it might still be okay. So, let's break down the science, the symptoms, the psychological traps, and what happened when I stopped. Let's start with the elephant in the room. Coffee is a plant. It is. And plants come with defense chemicals. Coffee contains over 1,000 plant compounds: caffeine, chlorogenic acid, catechol, and diterpenes, or diterpenes, however you pronounce it. Some act as insecticides or fungicides, and they hit your liver, your nervous system, and your gut. Caffeine is a central nervous system stimulant, but it also raises cortisol. It inhibits GABA and affects insulin sensitivity. If you're going carnivore to eliminate plant toxins, coffee is your last holdout. Coffee also spikes stress hormones. Caffeine increases cortisol, epinephrine, and norepinephrine, even in habitual drinkers. Chronic use can lead to adrenal overdrive, anxiety, poor sleep, and burnout. If you wake up needing coffee to function, like I did, that's a sign of a broken stress response, not energy. It's a gut irritant and a laxative. Coffee increases gastric acid, bile output, and stimulates your bowels to move. But this can backfire, especially for people already struggling with diarrhea or IBS symptoms on carnivore. You might think that coffee is helping your digestion, but it could be pushing your gut over the edge. Coffee also messes with appetite regulation. Caffeine suppresses appetite short term, but leads to compensatory overeating later on. Some carnivores rely on coffee to skip meals or undereat, leading to malnutrition, cravings, or binge eating. Coffee can make you think you're intermittent fasting, but really, you're undernourished and overstimulated. Coffee can prevent full carnivore healing. If you're on carnivore for autoimmune disease, leaky gut, skin conditions, mental health, sleep issues, then coffee might be holding back your results. For many people, the last 10 to 20% of healing only happens when they cut out caffeine. Coffee causes It can trigger anxiety, jitters, racing thoughts. It's a powerful stimulant. For people prone to anxiety, OCD, or insomnia, it pours fuel on the fire. You may not feel anxious at first, but look at your sleep, your recovery, and your ability to relax. I didn't realize how wired but tired I felt until I quit. Coffee is a sleep destroyer. Even 1 cup in the morning can reduce deep sleep and REM sleep. Caffeine has a half life of 5 to 8 hours, and that means it can still affect your brain 12 hours later. I used to fall asleep with no problem, but I never felt fully rested. Once I quit coffee, my deep sleep doubled. Coffee, it's a crutch. It's a crutch for dysfunction. Many people use coffee to cope, cope with low energy, suppress hunger, mask sleep debt, push through fatigue. If your body is struggling, coffee is like duct tape. It covers the cracks, but doesn't fix the foundation. What happened when I quit after 3 years of drinking coffee on Carnivore? Let me tell you. Quitting coffee was like taking off a mask I didn't even know I was wearing. Week 1 was brutal. Headaches, fatigue, body aches, brain fog. I craved the ritual more than the taste. Week 2, 3, my energy plummeted, but something weird happened. I started to feel calmer. My mood stabilized. I slept better than I had in a long time. Week 4 to now, more clear headed. No 3 p.m. crashes. My digestion improved. Cravings for anything sweet dropped. Not that I had much, but I had whatever I had left disappeared. The biggest benefits after quitting: calmer nervous system, better sleep, more stable blood sugar, no energy crashes, true hunger cues returned, less reliance on ritual and stimulation, improved hydration, and mineral balance. I had no idea how much I was running on borrowed energy until I stopped, borrowing. Now, here's when coffee might be okay. 1, you're fully healed. No more autoimmune symptoms. Your blood sugar is stable. Your digestion is bulletproof. Your sleep is solid. Your stress is low. Then maybe coffee won't rock the boat for you. If you're using coffee to enhance a great lifestyle, not patch a broken one, then you might tolerate it. 2, you don't rely on it for energy. You drink it for taste, not survival. I couldn't function without coffee. But it's okay for you if you can skip it and feel fine. You're using it with food, not to skip food. Then it may not be sabotaging you. 3, you use clean coffee and preparation. You're using organic, mold-free coffee. No sweeteners, no cream, no fake fasting. Brewed in stainless steel or a French press. And you're not drinking more than 1 or 2 cups before noon. This minimizes toxic exposure and sleep disruption. 4, it improves your mental health or social life. You use coffee to connect with people, or it helps with motivation, helps with focus and mood. Then it may be worth the trade-off short term. Coffee can feel like connection, but if it's your only dopamine source, that's a red flag. 5, you cycle it or use it seasonally. You use it during winter, heavy work periods, or travel. Then you take regular breaks. This can preserve your sensitivity and avoid dependency. If you choose coffee instead of needing coffee, that's the difference. Now, how to quit coffee if you want to. Number 1, replace the ritual. You can drink hot water with salt, maybe lemon. Drink bone broth. 2, taper slowly or go cold turkey. Reduce by 25% each week if you're going to taper. Or just rip the Band-Aid off and suffer for a week like I did. But only do it if you have a high pain tolerance. Number 3, load up on minerals, sodium, potassium, magnesium. Coffee depletes your electrolytes, so you have to replenish aggressively. And 4, expect withdrawal, fatigue, brain fog, headaches, irritability. That's all normal when you're detoxing from coffee. Number 5, get real sunlight, sleep, and fat. Sunlight in the morning, go to bed early. Eat plenty of fat for stable energy. Number 6, be patient. It takes 2 to 4 weeks to rebalance. But once you're out, it feels like freedom. And last point I'm going to make, if you're just starting carnivore and you're already drinking coffee, don't quit now. Do carnivore for 90 days. Then you can decide if you want to quit. Detoxing from caffeine is not something you want to do when you're just trying to grasp this new way of eating. You're learning carnivore. You're doing carnivore for the first time. You don't want to be detoxing from caffeine. I'm not anti-coffee. I'm anti-dependency. That's why I quit. Coffee isn't evil, but it is a psychoactive drug. If you're struggling on carnivore with sleep, cravings, digestion, anxiety, or burnout, don't underestimate coffee's role. I drank it for over 3 years on carnivore. I loved it. But quitting showed me just how unfree I really was. So it's up to you. You decide what's best for you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate all of you. Please like, subscribe, comment below. If you want to follow me on Instagram for more content, my username is Sam_Hi_MD. Once again, thank you so much, guys. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video.